One of our policies is to embrace controversy and to tell the story of those controversies.
Happening now, the Hermitage is creating a new exhibit to shed more light on one of Tennessee's most important and fascinating historical figures, former President Andrew Jackson. But a group of protesters wants to make sure that all the focus is on the whole story. Fox 17's Roger Suzanne live in studio now with more on why this exhibit is just as controversial as its subject.
Yeah, Scott, maybe it shouldn't be a surprise because the truth is Andrew Jackson was a lightning rod during his life. But, you know, it's really amazing that more than a quarter millennium after his death, his name still inspires great admiration and animosity.
Right now, workers are literally building history at the Hermitage. A brand new exhibit that looks into the fascinating life and legacy of Andrew Jackson is under construction. It opens to the public on January 8th.
He went from a prominent Tennessean to an American rock star, virtually overnight.
This exhibit will focus more on the man than the mansion. It marks the 200th anniversary of Jackson's victory at the Battle of New Orleans.
So Jackson was the people's president. He felt that he reflected the concerns of the average citizen.
But a group of Native Americans here in Middle Tennessee want to make sure Jackson's entire story is told. Melba Chakota, a Muskogee Creek citizen, led a protest at the Hermitage over the weekend.
Nobody ever asked us how we think or how we feel. And, you know, we don't want to be bitter, but we're asking for truth.
Chakota calls Jackson's treatment of Native Americans a disgrace. The Indian Removal Act Jackson pushed through Congress led to the Trail of Tears. Chakota wants to make sure that sad saga is included in the exhibit.
And so as long as this building is here and his home is here and he is the 7th president, let's talk about him. Let's have the conversation. Let's don't hide this under the bush.
Howard Cattell with the Andrew Jackson Foundation says the 7th president's role in the Trail of Tears will be examined in the new exhibit. He says telling any president's story will contain plenty of darkness and light.
We want to make sure that we're telling the controversies and that we're not kind of sweeping anything under the rug.
Cattell says perhaps Jackson's lasting legacy is expanding the powers of the presidency and keeping the nation unified during a very tenuous time in American history. Both of those issues will also be explored in this new exhibit. Again, it opens January 8th. Roger Suzanne, Fox 17 News.